Good day, everybody. My name is Kevin Hogan. I'm the author of The Science of Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion, 21 other books that have been translated into 43 languages all across the world. Thank you very much for making that happen. It is all about you. I do appreciate it. Was interviewed this week for a summit, a women's summit that's coming up in September. And one of the questions, there were 5 basic questions put to me about relationships and women. And one of the questions that was asked was, how can someone be perceived, man or woman, be perceived as significantly more attractive by another person? And because this not only changes your first date with somebody or your business meeting or the first time you're going to go in with a man, to meet with a human resources person to get a job. I mean, first impressions are huge, right? But then again, every time you go out, you have a first impression because you take them to a new restaurant, you're going to a new place in the building to have your conversation with somebody, especially if it didn't go so well in the last place you were at. And what happens is this, your goal, your outcome is to understand so clearly what the other person is thinking that your brain is a mirror of theirs. Okay? Wow, that's asking a lot. It really is too. So let's just look at this for a second. The first thing that happens is this person here is talking and they're telling us something, right? And usually what happens is that humans are not really paying attention to this over here. What they're thinking about is what they're going to say next in response to this. Kev, I did this today and I got 105 out of 200 right on the test. Oh, I got 137 out of 200 right. Okay, as if this could possibly help this person's day, right? No, this is not what works. What works is being able to see this. Here's what the person is telling us. This is what they feel. This is what they think. This is what matters to them. And your goal is to become more attractive to them. The way it works is through understanding. And that means that you no longer are waiting to talk. You're listening. And the difference is massive. So we have this here, and what you do is you've now put together, you've watched this person's body language, you've watched their nonverbals, you've listened to them communicate what they're saying, you've asked questions to understand. So what I hear you saying then is that if you do that this is going to happen. Do I have that right? Yes, Kev, you got that right. And then you follow up with, and if that happens, what you're saying is that this will happen, and because of this, and we'll really be in big trouble, right? Exactly. They just said exactly. There's 2 X words that I love. You see them all the time if you read my Facebook, right? Exactly and what? Excellent, right? Because they just said exactly. And this is very common in the Hogan household, these 2 words, exactly and excellent. So your goal is to get them to say exactly, at which point then you say excellent 100% of the time. So I fed the complete set of feelings, story, and emotions back to this person as well as I understood it after I asked questions to get it. Not just to be able to have a surface structure concept of what their feeling is. My goal is to look more attractive to them and to have them feel better toward me. What makes me irresistible as a person is that I listen, I ask, I learn, I'm able to get in their head and be able to match it 100%. When you fall short, even 20%, even 10%, the person feels that you were not listening. And this is where you end up with those discussions like, you're not paying any attention to me. You never listen to me. You don't really care about me. You don't love me, or whatever. And those are the kind of things that really happen. You could have caught like 90% of it. But if you don't catch 100% of it, if you don't fully understand it, then you're not as attractive. You're not as interesting. You're not as exciting. You're not as amazing. You're not as beautiful. You're just another person. But if you got it, and if they said, no, you don't get it, Kev, look, it's like this. And then you go, oh, so it's like this, right? And that means this, right? Yes, exactly. Excellent. And now you have it. And that is how you become more attractive first time, every time. Cool? Takes a 4, turns it into an 8. I love it. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.